Well, greetings and welcome back to Acadian Comics. I'm your host, James Fondren, and this is a new episode of Comics Haul. Yesterday was New Comics Day. It was Wednesday, September 18th, and this is my haul. It's a combined haul. I picked some up on Saturday. Actually, Sunday, I went to a comic shop out in Long Island in Babylon, but I also went to my local comic shop, and then today I went to Midtown Comics. So let's get right into it, shall we? So this is issue number 3 of Witchblade, and this is one of the covers. I got another copy as well. I just don't have it here in my stack. This is cover A. No, sorry, this is cover B by Mack, David Mack. So that's Witchblade number 3. And let me just make sure I got room here for all these wonderful books. All right, and this is number 3, issue number 3 of Fire and Ice. I missed issue 1 and 2, so I opened it up and I looked at some of the art and I just thought, wow, this is pretty badass. Look at that. Look at this art here in Fire and Ice. It's from Dynamite. So it captured my attention. It's like, if you give me good art, I'll buy your book, you know. And the art, I mean, I could skip the text and it would be just amazing just to look at this art. Look at the art. That's quality right there. I really like it. And let's see, who's the artist? The artist is Leonardo Manco. Hey, pretty good. Pretty good. Fire and Ice, number 3 from Dynamite. Darth Vader, number 50. This is the series grand finale. I think last week we had Star Wars number 52. Issue number 50 of Star Wars. This is issue number 50 of Darth Vader. So, you know, I'm going to wrap this up. And look, there's going to be the omnibus. They're going to have like an omnibus of all this. Or wait, is this the omnibus? Yeah, this is going to be the trade paperback. Yeah, there you go. So I remember when they first started coming out with issues, and the art's pretty. It's good. It's good. It's a Star Wars comic. I mean, you know, it's. I enjoyed it. Then they're gonna have Darth Vader black, white, and red coming out in December of this year. So looking forward to that. It's Star Wars Darth Vader, number 50. Spirit of Vengeance, Ghost Rider. So this was the Ghost Rider I remember when I was a kid in the 90s. And it looks like he's making a comeback. Like, you start off here, and look, they find him as a scarecrow. You know, and that's that new Ghost Rider from the 90s. And yeah. You know, the art's fine, but look at that. Look at that. It's coming back. Johnny Blaze here. He's going to become Ghost Rider again. But that's Spirits of Vengeance number 1. This is Wolverine number 1. Thought I'd check it out. That's a great shot right there. That's a great one-page dynamic shot. Look at that. Look at Wolverine running. Nice. And this is separate from. This is not Wolverine Revenge. This is just Wolverine. So I like this. Wow, that's a great panel right there. Check that out. Look at that. Wow. That Nightcrawler. Check that out. Oh, he got him his costume. All right, Elf. Let's go. I love it. So that's Wolverine. I'm going to read that. Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. So in issue number 3, I really like this story with this comic, but in issue number 3, they did have like some man-on-man rape that was going to happen, and then it got stopped by the female character here, the female protagonist. But you got to watch it with Image sometimes. You got to watch it with Dark Horse. You never know. I mean, I could open these pages and I don't know what's going to be happening next. You know, I could flip through here and it could be something really like inappropriate for YouTube, right? But there you have it. I do like the art though. So hopefully there's a lot less of that and a lot more of good storytelling like they've been doing for Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. So this is a good comic. Just watch out in issue number 3. There is some sort of like rape in there, so you want to watch out for that. So this I got out in Long Island at the comic shop in Long Island I went to. So, Iron Metropolitan, Iron Man, issue 21, and then there's issue 18. Then an issue of Infamous Iron Man number 4. Mark Silvestri. I've been doing a series of Mark Silvestri studies, and this is a Mark Silvestri Wolverine from the 90s. This is issue 37 of Mark Silvestri's Wolverine. Yeah, pretty good run there. But maybe I'll post the video of my Wolverine studies, Mark Silvestri Wolverine studies. Judge Dredd number 31. Pick that up. Huh, it's kind of a strange bag of board of the comics short. It's like a short comic. Another issue 23, Judge Dredd, Fleetway Quality. Live from Mega City 1, it's The Law of Dread. And this was, the previous one was also The Law of Dread. Dread with Carl Urban. I remember when it came out in the theater and it bombed, but I saw it in 3D. Best 3D movie I've ever seen. Issue 53 of Wolverine, another Alan Silvestri, not the composer, Mark Silvestri, the artist. And yeah. And inked by Dan Green. I believe Dan Green passed away like last year, the year before last. I'm not sure, but it's interesting studying Dan Green and Mark Silvestri at the same time. Like, I would love to do this one up and, practice it. So I might have to post my Mark Silvestri study. This Wolverine Deep Cut. This is a different Wolverine comic. It's Chris Claremont is the writer, and that's this is issue number 3. Mr. Sinister's making an appearance, so I'm looking forward to reading this. Looking pretty sweet. That's a nice shot. Very Wolverine-y. Love that. Love that panel at one page. Yeah, nice. That's Wolverine Deep Cut number 3. Rat City number 6. It's like a new Spawn comic, and it all ties in. There's this big campaign they're tying in the new universe here, or the new universe. So, the history of New York. Oh, that's cool. It looks like a Joe Bennett comic, like with these, U.S. Comics. But anyway, oh my God, look at that. How many? Wait, 12 panels on a page. Check that out. Yeah, I had to count that. That's pretty bad. Pretty sad, huh? Anyway, Rat City number 6. And last but not least, I got this in the mail. This is the Deluxe Cyberfrog Heartsick Horror issue 2.5. So it's an in-between issue between Cyberfrog 2 and Cyberfrog 3. And it's currently on Indiegogo by Ethan Van Sciver. So I'm gonna open this up, and we'll look at this. The art is really good, but it was written by Ethan Van Sciver. But there's 3 stories in here. One by E.J. Morges, one by Cannon White, and the other one is 2 by E.J. Morges and 1 by Cannon White. So this is the E.J. Morges art here, and I might do a review of this at some point. So, I mean, I read it. I like the stories. They were good. Kind of supplemental, gives you some background. You kind of see Cannon White's layouts here. This is the beginning of Cannon White's story down here, and he's got really great art in here. Look at that. Look at Cannon White's art here. So, yeah, he can draw some Cyberfrog, can he? He can draw Cyberfrog. Pretty good. Look at that. Yep. Well, I'm not going to ruin the whole thing, but that is this week's haul, and perhaps I will do a review of Cyberfrog Heartsick Horror issue 2.5. Kind of go more into the weeds a little bit, what I thought about the stories. But that's it for this video and this edition of Comics Haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you right here next time at Acadian Comics.